I got one more I can tell you while I think of it. This one is another one of those same, in that same vein. Man was noted for tall stories. He told about going over around Black Lake hunting one morning. Looked and there was some geese sitting out on the lake. All he had was a rifle. Counted the geese and there was 14 of them. Counted his shells and he had 14. So he took careful aim. He cut each one's head off with a shell, got them all, took them to the village that night and raffled them off. And he says, "You won't believe this, but I won every one of them back at the raffle." You've probably heard that old one. He used to tell it about the heavy fog. They were shingling the roof, and he shingled 3 feet right out over the edge of the barn into the fog before he ever noticed it. It was so thick.
I thought that they had fogs like that only in Maine.
Well, I never was in Maine, so I wouldn't know. But he used to tell that one for a fact. And another one of his comes to mind. I didn't know the man myself. He was gone before my time. But another one comes to mind about a 10-acre field that he had. Had a real wet spring. And this field was low and it's a long time drying, and he wanted to sow it to something. So somebody suggested that he get a certain variety of buckwheat. I believe it was called Cooney buckwheat. At any rate, all he could find was 6 quarts. He sowed the 10-acre field with 6 quarts of buckwheat and harvested a bumper crop that fall. So they really had some imagination. I guess that's about all I've got that I can think of at the moment.